When we first started this subject, I was curious about how Rizal right were so effective in exposing the injustice of Spanish rule. No limitangari really hit home for me. The social eruption, the abuses of the fairs, it feels like he was speaking directly to the problem that Filipino faced back then.
Exactly, and this ability to capture the injustice through characters like Ibarra and Sisa makes me think about how literature can be such a powerful tool for change. It's almost like he was laying the groundwork from the revolution that came after.
What I found most fascinating is how Rizal didn't just write for the sake of writing. He understood the importance of education. He believed that knowledge could lead to reform. It wasn't just about exposing the truth, it was about empowering people to change it.
It's clear now that his writings weren't just for entertainment. They were meant to ignite action. He wasn't advocating for violence. He wanted a peaceful reform, one that would raise awareness and unite Filipinos in their struggle for freedom.
Yes, and even though Rizal didn't directly participate in the revolution, his ideas gave birth to movements like the Katipunan. He became a symbol of intellectual resistance and the beacon of hope for Filipinos seeking justice and national identity.
I think one of the things that stand out for me now is Rizal emphasize on education. In today's world, education is still one of the most powerful way to create change, whether we're fighting for social justice or striving for a better future. Knowledge is our weapon.
True, look at how education continues to shape our society just like Rizal wanted. It's still one of the most effective ways to uplift people. In a way, we are still fighting some of the same battles he fought against corruption, ignorance, and oppression.
And yet, while we've made progress, some issues remain the same. We still see the importance of intellectual engagement in creating societal change. It's why we keep studying Rizal works, right? We're carrying his legacy by promoting education and critical thinking just as he did.
It's all about balance. Rizal wasn't just a writer, he was a patriot. His works still inspire many of us to actively participate in shaping our society, whether it's through our careers, our community work, or our studies.
It's clear to me now that Rizal works are not just part of history. They are tools we can use to navigate today's world and into the future.
Right. Imagine future generations who look back at Rizal's work not just as history but as a blueprint from how to tackle modern problems. His ability to adapt to his time is something we can all learn from.
And future generations will see that it's not just about defending our national identity, but also contributing to global causes. Education can empower us not just as Filipinos, but as citizens of the world. Rizal's legacy of intellectual engagement will inspire people everywhere to fight for the justice and human rights.
I believe that with Rizal teachings, we will continue to fight for freedom, equality, and justice. Future leaders will carry his message not as a static piece of history, but as a living, breathing call to action in our ever evolving world.
And we will, together, we will continue his fight for education, freedom, and national pride.